Hey YouTube, Crash1990, and today I have another Dragoborne deck tech video, and this again is for this little format that I created where shorter deck size, play only one copy of each card, outside of banners. Though this deck is a 3-color deck, so there is only one of each banner. But yeah, this deck is based around just all the different dragons in the game, and it's kind of a more mid-range style deck. Most of the stuff in here is pretty expensive, but when it hits, it hits. Like some of these things are just massive and really really difficult to deal with once they're in play. So the deck is using these 3 banners. So it's a black, yellow, red deck. And yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go over the different creatures that are in here and then some of the supporting spells. Though I will say some of the spells in this deck are going to be very similar to other ones that I've done with other deck techs and going to do with other deck techs, because there are just very key staple cards. Like this is one of the best. These two, in fact, are probably some of the best removal spells that the game has, even from the last set that came out. But just for a little overview, so we'll put these off to the side. So to start things off, we got Scorian, the Deathless Flame. He's just a 6-drop, 6/6, and he deals damage whenever he blocks or attacks and stuff. Blowing up more stuff. This dragon fits a theme with some other ones. This one and this guy. So I'll do these 3 together. These 3 all do different things based on the results you have on the die that match their color. So some of these will blow stuff up. Some of them do more damage or break barriers, and then more just attacking good stuff. So 5-drop, 5/5s, and then they all have 2 different dice abilities that range between 1 to 4 and 3 to 6. So the spot you want to be is either 3 or 4 to get both of them. And whenever they're Drago Cross, they all do an additional ability as well. So these guys are just really, really good utility, dice creatures, basically. Next, we have Fafnir, just a really good dragon that can get pretty big. He gets +2 with just Drago Cross. He destroys stuff. Pretty typical. And what is this? Your creatures do not take damage from opposing spells. Pretty good. This is a good supporting dragon. There's a couple of support dragons in here, or some just to keep this a little cheaper to kind of fill out the curve a bit. But basically, all these dragons are going to come in, they're going to blow something up, and they're going to attack, and then hopefully blow up, a fort. Like this guy right here is insane. This is probably the best dragon resonator, I think, in the game. This guy is just insane. Yeah, again, it's just 7-drop, 6/6. I think this is a starter deck card, so this is a pretty affordable card to get. This one, however, is Booster Pack 4, which is kind of expensive now. 7-drop, 4/6. He has a Fort Burst effect that you get to summon it, discard 2 cards from your hand, and then draw 2 cards. So you really want his Fort Burst effect to go off, but I mean, if you don't, he's got more abilities to draw cards and stuff too. So this guy's also just insane. This guy, you can siphon your dice to deal 2 damage. 4-drop, 3/2, not bad. Just a cheap little dragon to throw out. This is another pretty good dragon as well. It's funny, the sleeves are picking up my camera in the reflection. Kind of weird lighting outside. But yeah, whenever he destroys stuff, he untaps, and he can just keep attacking. So in this game, if something untaps or unrests, whatever that term's called, they get to keep attacking. Another good support card, you got Heal. This is another good cheap beater dragon that can Drago Cross for more additional buffs. Same with this guy. And then Shadowcrest, the Subjugator. This guy's awesome. 7-drop, 7/7. And when this creature is destroyed, destroy all creatures at the fort that this creature is at, and then choose an opposing fort and destroy all creatures at that fort. And then if you use Drago Cross with the black dice, when an attack deals damage to a creature or a fort, you choose one of your creatures and an opposing creature and you destroy them both. So this guy's just like a walking bomb, basically. Oh, he looks really good in the light there too. So also something, if you get a 4-star creature that's a foil on a booster pack, you can kind of see it. They have a textured foiling pattern. You can kind of see it on him there. That was something I did not know until I opened one out of a pack. And then Ickerback Whelp. This more support. He's a cheap beater. Same with this guy. And this guy, I think he ended up being like a promo too, so he's pretty easy to find. And then the rest of this stuff is pretty straightforward. Just every black deck is going to run that. That's just it's an ambush card that just destroys something. This destroys something after it's been damaged. This destroys all low cost stuff. This pretty much destroys everything too. This, you choose a fort, destroy everything at that fort. This blows up a creature, and if it blows up a big creature, they discard a random card out of their hand. And then more, what is this? Yeah, draw. It's more drawing and discarding stuff. This is just a pump spell. And then this is a more card draw. And then the rest of these are all just removal burn spells. Any deck that plays red, maybe not that one as a staple too much, but these are like go-to red burn cards right here. The Pyroblast, Sudden Eruption, and Torch. So yeah, compared to my other deck that I posted, the Demon and Angel like Goblin thing, that one plays a lot faster than this, but this one's end game I think is a lot stronger. So if you get there, you know, if you're able to like drop down, you know, like a big dragon every turn, it's not really going to matter a whole lot. Especially with stuff like this that'll just annihilate the entire fort. And yeah, I mean, even their four cost stuff, typically pretty strong for how, you know, affordable or cheap it is to play. And so, yeah, I've been playtesting, and yeah, you can get aggroed out with this deck, but like I said, if you, like most mid-range decks, you know, you kind of have like toolkits to handle everything. There is stuff to handle everything in there, but their end game is just so much better. And then the deck I'll be posting after that is more of a control-based deck. It has less creatures in it, more removal, and there's also more like tricky style cards. So if like certain situations present themselves, this card is really good in that situation. So I try to cover as many bases as I can with these decks. And the deck after that it's a combo deck. Now when I say combo deck, I don't mean, you know, you're drawing your whole deck out in this, taking like a 10-minute turn of just you doing one thing. It's this deck is based around one card, and you pretty much kill yourself, but you have a turn to do something, and you end up drawing a bunch of cards and playing everything for free, and then hopefully you have enough to attack your opponent to death. But yeah, if this content is helpful, please feel free to let me know. I got this video that I'll be posting before Christmas, and then I have a Nightmare Before Christmas double deck tech that I'll post probably Christmas Eve, if not probably after Christmas. And then I'll go back to doing these, and then I have some other deck techs for some other games that I've been playing that I will eventually make videos for. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.